When we are trying to solve an equation like this one, step one is to decide what operation to carry out, and then we carry out that operation on both sides, as we've seen in our other video. You can of course use your own judgment to decide what to do, but the function machine will tell you what to do and in what order. We start off with the unknown we are trying to find, in this case x, and feed it into the function machine. Now look at our equation. What's the first thing that we do with the x? We multiply by 2. So x goes in, is multiplied by 2, hence 2x comes out. Now what do we do with our 2x? We add 7. So 2x goes in, we add 7, hence 2x plus 7 comes out. And we stop there, having built up the left-hand side of our equation using the function machine. This is the easy part. Underneath, we just write the inverse, in other words, the opposite function. The inverse of plus 7 is minus 7, and the inverse of times 2 is divide by 2. And working in the opposite direction, the function machine tells us what to do and in what order in order to solve the equation. Now we've done this in another video, but I'll just do it here just to reiterate how this works. So the function machine tells us we need to subtract 7. So I'll subtract 7 from both sides, and then I'll simplify. Then the function machine says divide by 2. So I'll divide both sides by 2, and then simplify. And finally I have my answer. Here's another example, and we're going to use the function machine to tell us what operations to carry out and in what order. X is the unknown we wish to find, so this is what we feed into the function machine. And what's the first thing that we do to x? We multiply it by minus 3. Consequently, we feed x in, multiply it by minus 3, so minus 3x comes out. What's the next thing we do with this minus 3x? Well, we add 2 to it. And consequently, what comes out of the function machine is minus 3x plus 2. And this is where we stop because it now matches what's on the left-hand side. And again, this is the easy bit. Underneath, we just write the inverse or the opposite. So the opposite of plus 2 is minus 2, and the opposite of multiply by minus 3 is divide by minus 3. And so again, coming this way, the function machine tells us what to do and in what order. And just to show you how this is going to work, I'll actually solve the equation. So the function machine tells us that we need to subtract 2 from both sides. And then I simplify. And then the function machine tells us I need to divide by minus 3 on both sides. and then I simplify. And I've solved the equation.